now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Because it's time to right now.
All right. Welcome to a right now break with the Authortube, the Authortuber Booktuber Marathon. We're all trying to stay awake over here during the middle of this huge marathon, our crazy day. So this question I pose to all of you. What are you drinking today, friends? Are you drinking coffee, energy drink, water, sleep, oxygen? What are you drinking today? Drop a comment. I would love to hear from you. Let's go around and introduce ourselves really quick and share what we are drinking to stay awake. I'm drinking a dragon energy drink because if you put a dragon on it, it'll solve all your problems. And I'm coffee, by the way. All that jazz, on a mission to help the writers of the world. Take it away, Chat Soul.
I'm Chat Soul, and I have water because caffeine will put me to sleep.
All right, Stephanie, this is water with a powdered energy drink, pomegranate lemonade, I think. I was on coffee, now I'm on water, so that's what I got.
I'm Mortals, and I don't have anything to drink. I am trapped by a sleepy puppy, so yes.
Oh goodness. So I started with 2 cups of coffee and then I drank 2 of these, which also has 33 grams of caffeine in it. So I figured I need to go to Propel now so I won't be jittery.
Oh man. Well, I think that's good. So it sounds like some of us just have some natural energy over here. That sounds like a huge plus. Huge plus, trying to stay awake. I'm curious before we get in. So everyone who's joining us, so what we're going to be doing is we're taking a break from the writing productivity sprints to play a game. So we're going to play a writing game and we're going to be starting shortly. But I'm curious to Sam or you guys who've been in the chat today, how's the marathon going so far?
It's going really good. I'm loving seeing all the people subscribe to the channels that are participating and to each other in the chat. So achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked. Excellent. I feel like we've seen a good deal of subscriber ads even here on the Right Now YouTube channel. So yeah, good. I feel like it's been successful. And any of the Authortubers that I'm looking at, their subscriber counts seem to be going up. So I think it seems to be a win-win across the board.
Good. Very good.
Sam, have you done this before?
No.
No?
I've done live events with school and everything like that. So doing an online event is easier, believe it or not. So yeah, we'll do this again. I'm pretty sure.
Which that sounds great. And it sounds like everyone's getting value out of it. Sam, and also definitely make sure to give yourself a break and give yourself a mental health breather after this week is over.
That's not going to happen.
Don't do what I did. And I just schedule holiday event after holiday event after holiday event, and then moving, and then client work. And I just go back to back to back.
Oh, gosh. Just moving alone is, oh, my goodness. I can't. No.
When I moved, I was like, I'm doing nothing while we're moving. And it took me a good 2 weeks for me my body to be recovered from moving, because I moved to a 3rd floor apartment with no elevator.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I've been there as well. And trying to get everything up the stairs is such a pain, especially your large furniture.
Yeah. On the plus side, we didn't have to lug up dressers and beds because we didn't have any because we moved from an RV into a house. So we got that ordered, but still it was a pain in the butt to put it all together, to lug all of our stuff up and down. So took about 2 weeks for my legs to recover from the first move day, just from walking up and down the stairs. Not even anything heavy, just walking. I'm not not opposed to walking. It's just a lot of stairs to walk up and down.
Yeah, when I had to do that move up 3 flights with no elevator, I'm like, all right, getting my workout in for the month.
For sure.
And I had a lot of heavy furniture, so that was not one of the most fun experiences for my free help.
You know, honestly, I think I take moving heavy furniture over when I moved. I moved
like
across
here in
I moved
chat.
halfway across the country with 3 cats and a child. So that was terrifying.
It looks like here in the chat we have a couple of other coffee drinkers. Michael's like, I started with coffee, but I'm on water now. I think I need more coffee. Coffee is always a good thing, my friend. Miranda, mostly water, but I did have a cup of coffee 6 hours ago. Sounds like it's time to re-up. Dawn's like, coffee, 0 sugar cherry Coke, and water sound bouncing between all of them. I am being good and I've switched to water. Pepsi Max, not allowed energy drinks. I had diluting juice earlier. Coffee, and it looks like most of our community is here on coffee. Looks like coffee is the vibe. I think I'm one of the few ones with an energy drink, and then you guys are drinking air and natural energy. So I need to be having what you guys are doing. You're just like, all right, energy, come to me. Awesome. So let's see. I was like, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so for today, what we're doing is we're going to be doing a special game session for these Authortubers here. So Sam, Laura, Stephanie, you 3 get to be our 3 participants. So what this is going to be, Soul and I are going to be moderating, but what I'm going to say is you guys will be able to get help from the chat and from the community. So essentially what we're doing is we're going to be offering up a prize. So I guess with the 3 of you, the whoever scores the most points will get a prize. The prize that I'm offering up is a free coaching session. The value is about $100. So winner will get a free coaching session with myself for author marketing, booktube, whatever your goals are. The runner-up is going to get a free copy of the anthology, which is a free, which will be awesome. So this is actually really cool. We did our first holiday event back in October, and it was a bunch of flash fictions, stories from authors in the community. So it was a really, really cool thing. So we're going to get that for the runner-up, and that's what we'll do. So we'll be trying it out. We'll see how this goes. That's what the prizes are. Essentially, the game, we are going to be doing a Jeopardy-style game. So it's going to be a bit of trivia. This will really test your writer knowledge. This will test maybe some of your knowledge from those who are familiar with the Right Now community. What I would encourage all 3 of you is you can always look to the chat for help. So if you're in the chat and you're like, hey, I think I know the question, drop it in the chat. Help them out and let's see who can win and who can score the most points. So let's see. So essentially what we're going to be doing. So can you pull up, actually, hold on before you pull it up. Let's determine the order. So let me pull up my screen. I got a very handy dandy wheel, which is very, very cool. Okay, so I have Stephanie, Sam, and Laura. So I'll be rolling to see who goes first. We don't need that. All right, and we're going to go for whoever is first. All right, Laura. So you'll be in. You'll go first, and then let's see who goes for second. All right, there we go. So it'll be Laura, Stephanie, and then Sam. So that will be our turn order for the 3. I was like, I'm glad I was able to find the handy dandy wheel. Now, essentially the rules for the game are this. Essentially, there's going to be 5 categories. 5 categories of writing and 5 categories. Soul, do you want to pull up the Jeopardy screen and we can show everyone what it looks like? Perfect. So as you can see, there are 5 categories here. Essentially, like Jeopardy, on your turn, you can choose a category, and whichever one you get, if you get it right, you get the points. If you don't get it right, then one of the other 2, you guys can just blurt out the answer since there's only 3 of you. One of the other 2 can just blurt out the answer, and whoever gets it first gets the point. And then we'll continue like that. Let's see. Straightforward rules. No Googling the answers. Yes, no Googling the answers, and you can always ask the audience for help. If let's say if it takes more than like 30 seconds, I'll set a timer on my end. You'll pass your turn, but we'll see if the audience is able to help you out. And I believe that is all. I think that's everything. Questions? Does everything make sense? You guys have any questions?
So do I keep going until I get an answer wrong?
Ooh, that is a good question. Because that's usually what happens in Jeopardy, right? You usually keep going until you. Right now, the way that we're doing it is you'll get one question. You'll get one question, and then it'll pass to the next one.
Okay.
And
so essentially, if you get it right, you get the point. Exactly.
You answer in the form of a question.
I don't think you have to.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. That's fine. I know with Jeopardy that has that, you have to like answer it directly. You can answer it however you'd like.
Okay.
Good question.
Yeah, I'm going to answer a question in the chat if you don't mind, because my YouTube is messing up and it's not posting my comment. Author Christina Whistler, I'm going to have this next January, and just email me at creativesamwicker@gmail.com, and I will get in touch with you and all the things.
This is really good. And we'll also make sure to advertise it in the Right Now community a little sooner as well, especially because our huge Right Now-a-thon event will probably be in December. So we'll make sure to advertise it. So that way, anybody who wants to be involved. And we have, what? There's like 40 or so authors involved in this sim. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I was like, next year we'll make it 100. There we go.
2 weeks. We'll make it last 2 weeks.
It'll just be all year. Just every day subscribe. Let's see. CV said, you have to answer in the form of a question. Nope. Negative. We answered that one. 168 hours of streams. Exactly. You know what? Who can top that? Okay. Any other questions from you three? Did all that was clear?
Good.
Awesome. I know trivia is usually pretty straightforward. So with that, I think we are all ready, and we will go here. So let's see. Laura, Stephanie, Sam, you guys are in your turn order. And Laura, it goes to you first. So what category do you pick? And we'll go from there. And then also as a side note, if we hit the 50-minute mark, in a perfect world, we'll get through all the questions. But if we hit the 50-minute mark, that'll be the cap. So that way we can make sure that we can wrap everything up without going over. I don't think that'll be a problem. I feel good. So Laura, which one do you pick?
Genres and subgenres.
For which number? Which
500.
There we go. All right. This subgenre of historical fiction blends real historical events with speculative or fantastical elements, like in The Man in the High Castle. And what do you think?
Is it historical fantasy? Historical fantasy.
Historical fantasy. And that answer is incorrect. That answer is incorrect.
Okay.
All right. And then with that guess, then the next guess passes to either Stephanie or Sam. Which one do
There
you guys
is an
have?
answer in chat.
Ooh, that could be it. Are you going to rely on the chat? This could go to Stephanie or Sam.
Sure, let's guess political dystopian.
And political dystopian is incorrect. Political dystopian is incorrect. And Sam, this is going to go to you. Do you think you know what this could be? This subgenre of historical fiction blends real historical events with speculative or fantastical elements like In the Man in the High Castle.
I should know this because I talk about it a lot with my husband because this is his thing. But I can't think of words right now. So I'm going to go with maybe historical dystopian sci-fi.
Historical dystopian sci-fi. Your husband's probably going to be watching this and he's going to be like, what do you think?
I
What are you
think Brain
doing?
Traumatizer has it.
What was that?
I think Brain Traumatizer has it.
And the answer is incorrect, Sam. Alternate history. Brain Traumatizer was correct.
Yeah.
2 seconds too late. You all were almost there. So that goes to nobody. Stephanie, the pick is yours.
Pop culture for 200.
Pop culture for 200. A world-famous science fiction novel that introduced us to a dystopian society
I got
controlled
it.
by a totalitarian regime and the slogan "Big Brother is watching you."
1984.
And the answer is 1984. Congratulations.
Nice.
I knew that one.
It's on my list to read. It's been on my list to read for a while, so that's why I knew.
1984 is a good one. So that is 200 to Stephanie. All right. And Sam, the pick goes to you.
Let's do writing mistakes for 400.
Ooh, writing mistakes for 400. All right. And this writing mistake happens when the subject and verb in a sentence don't match in singular or plural form, such as the team are winning.
Of course, I would pick something that you have to know the actual technical term, and I can't think of words right now. Verb, noun, disagreement, I think.
Verb, noun, disagreement. Verb, noun.
What do you think, Kaufman?
Oh, I know. That's really close. I'm fine with giving it to her.
Yep.
I'm good with that. That's really close. Subject, verb, agreement, error. Noun. You said verb, noun, disagreement. I was like, I think that's close enough. We'll give that one to you.
Thank you.
So that one is 400 over to Sam. All right. And Laura, the pick is yours.
Let's do genres for 300.
All right, genres for 300. This subgenre of fantasy typically features magical worlds coexisting with real-world settings, such as in Harry Potter.
My first thought is isekai, but like portal fantasy. Oh shoot. Let's go with Mama Maggie's Magical Reality.
All right, and magical reality is incorrect.
Oh, duh. Thank you, Amy.
Stephanie
Yeah,
or Sam,
fantasy.
which one of you guys?
It's urban fantasy.
Who was that? Was that you, Sam?
Well, it's
Yeah.
Amy as well, but I had it in my head.
You were the first one to blurt it out, and the answer is urban fantasy. That is
Yeah.
300 to Sam. Congratulations. I know, thank you. Literally, they put in urban fantasy 1 second too late for you, Laura. Like you literally said the other one, and then it was too late. It's okay. Next time. All right, and
It's like
Stephanie?
isekai is when someone from our world goes to the magical world.
Exactly.
Portal,
So, yeah,
Or vice
portal
versa.
fantasy is when you can go back and forth. So I was like, it's none of those.
From what I've noticed, isekai has become more of a predominant subgenre in the past 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
I think during the time of Harry Potter, I don't think isekai was a thing yet.
Yeah.
If it was really minor.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
It was very, very niche at that point.
Yeah, it was
in time.
only in anime and manga, and only a couple at the time.
And Amy, this is a great question. Are we supposed to help? I missed some of the instructions in the beginning. Absolutely. If you want to blurt out, if you think you know the answer and you want to help these guys out, drop it in the chat, and we'll see. I mean, they've needed your guys' help a couple times so far, so this is good. This is like a group Jeopardy we got going over here.
Because Sam can't think of words. So.
Penumbra is like isekai is one of my favorites. Awesome. I know isekai is very, very popular. Okay, and let's see. Who's next?
Stephanie.
Okay. Yeah.
Stephanie. All right, Stephanie, the pick is yours.
I'm going to do alternative writing other than novel writing for 300.
All right. And these short pieces of writing are typically meant to persuade or inform people to take action and are often used in advertising or media.
A slogan? Maybe? No.
All right. And
Maybe. Yeah, we'll go with slogan. Probably wrong.
Okay, and slogan is incorrect. Laura, Sam, do one of you guys know the answer?
Marketing?
Ooh.
Yeah, let's just say marketing.
Marketing, and all right, marketing is incorrect. And Laura, do you know the answer?
Ooh, Amy's got it.
Call
I
to
think.
action.
Call to action. Well, it does have a call to action, but call to action is not correct. So the answer was copywriting. So my friends, you're like, get out of here with that copywriting nonsense. All right, Sam, and the pick is yours.
Let's go with genres and subgenres for 200.
All right, and for 200, a subgenre of mystery. This type of story involves amateur sleuths solving crimes, often in small towns or cozy settings.
Shoot. I know this.
This feels like the last question for you too, Sam.
Yes, it is. Like I said, I cannot think of words. So just yeah, no. You picked the wrong person to be up here.
Sam says the one who's leading right now.
Cozy detective, cozy mystery, I think.
All right, and cozy mystery is correct. That is 200 to Sam. Congratulations, my friend. Let me have that. All right, Laura, the pick is yours.
Genres and subgenre for 100.
Genres and subgenres for 100. This genre includes stories set in the past, often featuring real historical events or figures.
Historical fiction.
And historical fiction is correct. 100 to Laura. Congratulations. 100. Stephanie?
Genres for 500? 400. Yeah, I'm going to finish it off. 400.
All right. Genres and subgenres for 400. All right. Known for suspense and psychological tension, this thriller subgenre often involves stalkers, kidnappers, or serial killers.
Psychological thriller? I'm going to guess. I'm horrible at this category.
Yeah.
Psychological thrillers.
And psychological thrillers is the correct
look at
answer.
that. Woohoo.
400 to Stephanie. Congrats. I think what I really like about this is each of you guys are saying you're bad at this, yet you keep getting points.
I'm guessing, I feel like.
Oh man. Jordy in the chat said Sam has not slept in days. Give her a break.
Thank you for taking up for me.
Oh man! All right, Sam, the pick is yours.
Since it's requested, we will pick right now culture for, let's go 200.
All right, right now culture for 200 because it's time to.
Right now.
And the answer is correct. I was like, all right, guys, made that one super easy for you. So that was 200 to Sam. And before we go into the next one, let's just bring up our points. So right now we are at, Laura is behind with 100 points. Stephanie, you're up in second with 600. And Sam, you're leading the way with 1,100 points.
That no sleep is working for you.
I know, right?
The preparation is good.
Clearly, that's the secret over here. But no worries. There are still a lot of questions left. So you can still, the game is still anybody's. Laura, the pick is yours.
Pop culture for 400.
All right, pop culture for 400. And this popular streaming series is based on Julia Quinn's romance novels set in the Regency era and filled with drama and intrigue.
Bridgerton.
And Bridgerton is correct.
There was like no hesitation with that answer.
That's because I've had to shelve some of those at my job.
Gotcha.
Never seen an episode, but I've seen the covers.
I know. I've never seen an episode either yet. It's one of those shows that became mainstream and like everybody knows it. All right, Stephanie, the pick is yours.
Let's do right now culture for 400.
All right, right now for 400. Ooh, this is a hard one. How many days has Right Now streamed as of today?
Oh, shit.
386.
And 386 is not the correct answer. So close. So close.
I know it's
All
over
right.
300. I know that.
Laura, Sam, do either of you know the answer? How many
think
days has Right Now streamed as of today?
I think it's 380 today, if
All
I
right.
remember correctly.
And Sam, you said 380, and 380 is the correct answer.
Man.
Woo! 400 points to Sam. And I was like, for anybody who knows, let me get that. So for anybody who knows, right, we started streaming officially January 1st. So that way, because I was just challenging myself to just write every day for a year. So working back with the math, 366 last year plus the, 14 days this year brings us to exactly the 380 mark. I was very lucky. It happened to be an even number. We were like 394 days. We had a couple of guesses here. Over 365. I know. Wow. Whew, crazy. Okay. And I think, Sam, I think the pick is yours now, right?
Okay. Let's do right now culture for 300.
All right. Right now for 300. What did the Right Now YouTube channel used to be called before you rebranded? I want to say in June. I want to say in June is when I became Right Now. I actually started the YouTube channel about 10 years ago and did probably just under 100 videos before I rebranded to Right Now. What did the Right Now YouTube channel used to be called?
Seems like it was Kaufman Writes, or is Kaufman? I'll go with Kaufman Writes.
All right. And Kaufman Writes is incorrect. It's close. That is close. If Laura or Stephanie cannot guess it, I will give it to you.
I'm guessing Kaufman's Corner. I'm stealing Courtney's.
All right. And Kaufman's Corner is correct. Congratulations, Laura. Courtney, for the win over here. All right. Congratulations. Let's see. That was what did? So 300 to Laura. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. I was like, I have to remember our. All right. There we go. Okay, perfect. And Laura, the pick is yours.
Pop culture for 500.
All right, pop culture for 500. This dystopian novel, which critiques totalitarian governments, was adapted into a successful film, about a society where books are banned.
Fahrenheit 451.
And Fahrenheit 451 is the correct answer.
I read that book.
All right, perfect. And Stephanie, this is yours.
Let's do alternative writing for 400.
All right, alternate writing for 400. This type of writing is focused on crafting concise, impactful statements or arguments, commonly seen in debates, law, and politics.
Where do you come up with these questions, Kate?
I'm the one who got it, so blame me.
Okay.
We really had to challenge ourselves for the alternative writing category. We're like, what would alternative writing count as? I mean, these are all alternative writings. Oof. All right, Stephanie, what do you think?
I'm going to guess and say a memo.
All right, and memo is incorrect. Laura, Sam, what do you guys think it is?
Is it a brief?
A brief is incorrect.
All I can think of is Hamilton writing all those letters trying to get the Constitution passed. It's like, are those letters called something?
What was Hamilton trying to do?
Right, like he's running out of time.
I wish that was the answer. Now I wish I had a Hamilton quote. Oh man, I'm realizing that we should have a category for quotes.
Let's just say persuasive essay.
All right, and persuasive essay is I would say. So, what do you think?
I think it's close enough.
All right, it's close enough, and we're going to give that to you. Persuasive writing,
Okay.
400 to Laura. Congratulations. That is 3, 4, 6, 17. Congrats. That was a hard one. I was like, when we first went over the questions, I was like, I feel like I didn't know like 25% of them, but you never know with writing knowledge. All right, beautiful. And Sam, the pick is yours.
Let's go with Right Now Culture for 100 because y'all can have the hard ones.
All right. What is the name of the Right Now podcast?
Oh, gosh.
Almost said the answer because I'm so used to calling. What is the name of the Right Now podcast?
Oh, my goodness. I see it on the tab whenever I go to your channel. Brain, come on, work.
It is on the banner. It's one of the top shows. You remember what it is. Maybe the chat will be able to help you out. Otherwise, what's your guess?
Let's go with Talks with Right Now.
All right. And Talks with Right Now is incorrect. Stephanie, Laura, the guess is yours.
I have no idea. Mine would just be some random guess. Honestly.
Do it.
That's what I did. Even though I can see it, it's almost there.
On the edge of your vision.
Right Now, Pages. I don't know.
All right. And Right Now, Pages is not the correct answer. Laura, can you guess the podcast name?
Yay, Courtney! Create Right Now.
And the answer is Create Right Now. Courtney coming in clutch for you again, Laura.
I knew if I waited long enough, somebody would put it in there.
I see your.
Like, all right, can we buy time long enough for the chat to help out? All
Exactly.
Right. Okay, and let's see. Who is up next? I want to say, Sam, you guessed that one, right? So I think, Laura, the guess is yours.
Writing was pop culture for 300.
Which you said pop culture? Pop culture for 300. A trilogy that became a cultural milestone centered around a deadly competition in a dystopian future.
Hunger Games.
And Hunger Games is the correct answer. All right, and 300. Perfect. All right, Stephanie, the pick is yours.
Let's do, since I'm so awesome in this category, let's do alternative writing for 500.
Alternative writing for 500. Often used in romance or adult writing, this technique builds the emotional and physical connection between characters through dialogue and narrative, creating a steamy atmosphere without crossing into explicit content.
Okay, so I'm a romance writer, so this is horrible. I don't know this answer. Okay.
It's okay. I wouldn't have gotten this one either.
Tension? I'm going to go with tension. We'll do that.
All right. And tension is not the right answer. Sam and
Is it
Laura?
Sexual
yours.
tension.
Sexual tension, often used in a few. Incorrect. Sam, the guess is yours.
I can see like all the different scenes in it, but it's terrible because I do write romance in all of my fantasy, and I should know this. I'm like Stephanie.
I just know how to do it. I don't know what it's called.
Right?
Greg, I know what to do. Don't tell me how to do it legitimately.
I'm going to say, I don't know, fireside chats.
All right, and fireside chats is not the right answer. All right, so and what was the answer for our audience? Sensual writing.
Oh, whatever.
I think we were thinking too hard.
Yeah, right?
All right, valiant effort. I like Courtney's. We had a couple things. Penumbra's like meet cute. Courtney was like closed door romance.
That would've
Shared
been a good
trauma.
Is it shared trauma? Oh wait, that's not romantic.
Depends on how you write it. No.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Oh man.
They're both stuck in a jail cell with one bed, you know.
You always fall in love with your savior.
Oh, there you go. There's that type of romance. I know nothing about romance, so I was like, all right, as long as they fall in love, happily ever after at the end, right? All right, Sam, the pick is yours.
Let's go with alternative writing other than a novel for 200.
All right, alternative writing for 200. This type of writing is often used in user manuals, technical documents, or guides, focusing on delivering clear and precise instructions for specific tasks.
I have a friend that has this job.
Sam, you seem to have a good network here. I feel like we're going to need to call a friend option next time.
She won't answer. I am going to go with technical writing because that's what first came into my head.
And technical writing is the correct answer.
I knew that one.
Me too. I was waiting. I was waiting.
All right. And before we move on, all right. So I think, so how many? All right. So we got about 7 left. So before we do that, we'll do a quick pulling up the screen and let's see where we are at. So right now, Stephanie, you're at 600. Sam is at 1,700, and Laura, you're at 2,100.
I may never play Jeopardy again.
This seems like a close one between Sam and Laura. Okay, so Stephanie, let's see if you got like everyone right from here on out. Could you still 3, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2,000. So 2,000. Stephanie, if you got a bunch right, you could still technically pull ahead here. I mean, you still have a chance.
It's all right.
I don't think you can afford to mess up anymore. You're
Yes.
hoping for more of those technical writing questions.
No, I'm done with that category. So I'll thank you very much.
Oh man. All right. So real quick before we get into the last bit of this stream, if you're enjoying the stream, follow and subscribe. We're here every day with the Right Now community doing crazy things like this, writing sprints, motivation, writing techniques, events, and all this stuff. We are a daily writing motivation community. So make sure to tap those buttons and come join the conversation. Obviously, we're doing this week-long marathon. Make sure that you're subscribing to all of the other authors as well. Let's see. Sam, Stephanie, Laura. I think all of your stuff should be linked down below. I was like, I hope it's linked down below.
It can always be edited later too.
Yeah, so I'll do that as well because we have all the playlists here. But make sure that you're also subscribing to everyone here because all of these guys are awesome. Once again, this wouldn't be possible without Sam.
You gonna make me blush and run away?
Oh man, it looks like the chat is definitely enjoying this. Courtney's like, never clear and precise words. Don is phone a friend. Numbers like bet it all. We are in the middle of Jeopardy. Summers is like, how I feel watching Jeopardy with Nicole. All right, my friends, are you guys ready for the our last round of questions?
Yep.
All right. Maybe we need some more of that non energy. I love how Kaufman always says down below and always looks up after. Everything down below, but I'm looking here. You know what? It's just that built-in like I know the viewer's looking. I need to tell the viewer to look below the screen, but I have to like imagine it and put it into my mind. I'm sure all the Authortubers here, you guys can probably relate, right? We're like talking to a camera, but we're envisioning the people, everyone else on the other side. Maybe. Or maybe that's just me. Let's see. All right, so let's hop into this final round. Laura, the pick is yours.
Let's do shooting. Right now, Culture for 500.
All right, Right Now for 500. Right Now has hosted 4 major holiday writing events to date. What are the names of those 4 events?
Well, there was the horror. What do you call it? Anthology one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only one I know.
Okay. All right. So we had the horror anthology fiction contest. Yep, that's one of them.
If we all work together, can we split the points up?
Sure, I'll give it to you guys. If you guys all want to work together, we'll split the points up. I'm cool with that.
The only one I know of is Right Now-a-thon because you've mentioned it.
Yep. We had Penumbra also said the Right Now-a-thon. We got some good shout outs here in the community as well.
Adventure Right Now?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was one of them, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
So we have the Right Now-a-thon. We have Adventure Right Now. We had Freaky Friday. And then can you guys guess what the first holiday event was last year?
I'll give you guys a hint. It was in July. That was July, right? Or was it June?
Yeah, that was July. That was the very first one. That was the first one Soul actually joined us on stream. That was a doozy.
It wouldn't have been called like Independent something, would it?
Like
Nope.
Independence-a-thon.
Independent. Nope.
I don't know.
know.
Just smash words together. It'll come out, right?
All right, my friends. So what we'll do is out of 500, I'll give each of you guys 100 for the guesses. The fourth one was a write-a-thon. The very first one was a
No,
write-a-thon.
whatever.
We repeated the write-a-thon again, and that was right before we called it right now. So I will give 100 to each of you guys, and Stephanie, the pick is yours.
Okay. Yeah. Writing mistakes for 3.
All right, writing mistakes for 300. This writing mistake occurs when a dependent clause is left alone, such as because it was raining.
Okay, it is.
Stephanie wants to catch up.
Okay, so side note, I am actually in the process of teaching 7th grade grammar, which is this stuff right here. Like
Yeah.
literally, and I remember it. It's called
Tip your tongue.
hanging something. Like the word hanging is in it. I know that. Yes. I don't know. I'm just going with hanging clause. There you go.
All right, and the hanging clause is incorrect.
Fragment.
Ugh.
Who was that?
Me. Fragment.
All right. Yep, a fragment works. It is a sentence fragment.
Okay, I can write.
Congratulations.
I just can't teach it. Apparently, it's fine.
All right, that is 300 to Laura. Perfect. All right, and Sam, the pick is yours.
Let's do alternative writing other than novel 100.
All right, alternative writing for 100. This type of writing is typically found in news outlets and focuses on providing the facts of a current event, often without the writer's opinion.
Journalism.
And journalism is the correct answer.
That's what I was going to be if I had finished college.
All right, my friends. So with only 4 questions left, this is where we're at. So we have Stephanie and 700, Sam 19, and Laura 25. So with only 4 questions left for our final round, what we'll do, Stephanie, I don't think you're going to catch up at this point, but it was a very valiant effort. So I think what we're going to do is this will be between Sam and Laura. I will open this up. We will randomly pick the categories, and the first one to blurt out the answer gets the points for these last 4 categories. So we're going to start with, we'll start with writing mistakes for 100. This mistake occurs when a writer changes verb tenses inappropriately within a sentence or paragraph. What was that?
Shift. 10 shift.
And Laura, that answer is correct. Absolutely. Improper tense shift.
Tis the bane of existence.
Right, the thing that gets me every time. Tense shifts. All right, and we will go pop culture for 100. This fictional universe, which features a young protagonist with magical
Harry Potter.
abilities, and Harry Potter goes too.
Yeah.
Laura, woo! All right, 100.
Let him finish speaking at least.
No, man, I gotta get my points.
All right, it's whoever guesses at first. All right, you're like, if you can read faster than I can speak, then more power to you. All right, writing mistakes for 200. When a modifier is placed too far from the word it's describing, it creates this type of mistake, like in running through the park. The flowers were beautiful.
Dangling modifier.
And dangling modifier is So what do you think? I think that yeah, we'll give it to you. That's pretty close.
Misplaced
modifier. So Sam, that is 200 to you. All right. Okay. Whew. Man, and for our final question, this writing mistake happens when a writer shifts perspective between first, second, and third person inconsistently.
I do this all the time too.
POV shift. Point of view shift.
I say yeah.
All right, and we're gonna give it to you, Sam, for 500 inconsistent POV.
Thank you for forgiving me about technical terms.
Well, I feel like over 50% of the questions, like you guys got really, really close. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Wow. I'm like, I was actually afraid we were going to have to do another speed round. When we did this game during the Right Now-a-thon, our top 2 finalists tied. So then we had to create a question on the spot.
Oh,
And then
wow.
I was like, I should have come up with the speed round question this time, but I didn't. But I did not have to. So let's see. Let me put this in here. Let me 1 second. All right. So congratulations, my friends, for an absolutely great, great game. Now announcing the winner. So Stephanie, you came in last with 700. Really valiant effort, my friend. All the questions you picked were really, really difficult. A lot of the questions you picked were super difficult. Let's see. And then Sam coming in second with 2,600 and Laura in first with 2,700. So close. It was tied. It was absolutely tied. Whew, man.
Nice. Congrats, Laura.
Really, really great work. Laura.
I was the last to get on those stupid board. Dang it!
Comeback
Man,
of champions.
But you guys both all 3 of you guys did a great job. I was like, I wasn't sure what type of knowledge this would be. And you guys even got some of the right now culture ones, which was pretty decent. And then all the other ones were kind of like a mix of like difficulty. I knew some of them were super easy and some of them were difficult.
I had a little too much fun finding out the questions and stuff, so I kind of it was a mixed bag.
Nice.
Yay, great job, Anna, everybody. I think, and I could tell everyone in the chat was enjoying it as well, taking this little break from our writing consistency and our productivity writing. Laura, for winning, what I'll do is I'll shoot you an email to set up a coaching session, set up a consultation. And then Sam, I will obviously in contact with you. I'll get you a copy of the anthology.
Nice. Thank you.
So super, super cool. I'm like very, very stoked about it. Thank y'all for participating. How was that for you guys, for you 3? Did you guys have a little bit of fun?
Well, I learned I suck at knowing grammar terms, even though I teach my kids grammar and I'm a writer. But other than that, it was fun. I liked it. It was good.
Words.
Like,
what are words?
We can definitely do the things. Now, don't ask us to tell you how to do the things. Oh man, I know. What's funny is over the past year, I've really dug into being a book editor and doing the whole editing thing. And earlier on in my writing career, like I know all of the writing stuff. Like I know all the the tenses, the grammar, style, syntax, all of those things. But I realized when I was really leaning more into the editing side, I'm like, all right, I know what the problem is, but I have to know how to speak to it, right? If you don't know how to speak to it, then especially when money is involved, like you have to know how to speak to things. So I know that was such a learning journey for me, even though I knew all the things and I went to school for it. So I can totally resonate with you guys. Are you guys feeling a little more awake now? Little more wired?
A little bit. I'm fighting the whole Ferris Bueller snoring behind me, so it's kind of like I want to go to sleep with her, but I'm awake.
We are writers and words are hard. We write good, my friends. We write good. Oh man, Courtney, thank you so much. Kaufman's coaching sessions are so great. Thank you. Very, very much appreciate that. Yeah. Wow. So we still have, it's crazy because I know this marathon started, was that 2 days ago? The marathon started on Sunday and we're not even halfway through the week yet. And I've been looking into the chat for each of the different streams and hopping in spontaneously. And there's so much enthusiasm and love for this community and everyone showing up.
Yeah.
That's the thing I like best about these events where there's lots of different channels coming together doing marathons, either book or writing or reading challenge or whatnot. most of the time people that are participating are really supportive, and there's no like hate or like, oh, my channel's better than yours or anything like that. Everyone has different respected some things, and that's what I like best about it, honestly. Just getting to know different channels that are there.
Yeah. We've got a good crew, a good community.
Yeah, I'm like, hopefully everyone feels a little bit more motivated to write now. Now that you've like taken a break, we've gotten some writing knowledge. Hopefully people are a little more aware of sentence fragments, inconsistent POV shifts, and some of these other things.
Well, we know what they're called now. We knew what they were before. Now you give us a name for them.
This is the bane of my existence. So when I write flashes and drabbles and stuff,
Mhm.
I will just start writing and see what tense and what POV for a second or third that starts coming out. And
Mhm.
then I'll be like, well, this, and then my brain automatically goes, well, this tense and this POV would make it even more better for this particular scene or paragraph. And so I switch, and then it's like, dang it, I'm gonna pick one to make it all cohesive.
And I mean, I think that's always the interesting with POV shifts. I think, and it's hard because I think there's stories where you could switch POV every single paragraph. There's even times where you can switch POV mid-paragraph. But the challenge is the more complexity you add to the reading experience. If you chance losing the reader, then you lose, right? So, and I think there's ways that it can be done, but it becomes more difficult the more you switch.
Mm-hmm.
I generally try to tell writers, like, stick to one POV at least per section, unless you're going to time jump, unless they built up like enough skill to be able to go paragraph to paragraph. Otherwise, it gets too confusing if you're not doing it, if you're just not clear about the structure that you're setting.
Yeah.
But granted, I do a lot of critiques on this stream, like a lot. So I'm used to seeing writers of all skill levels. Awesome. Let's see. So I know we're just wrapping up here. I just want to do a quick call out for the Right Now YouTube channel. So tomorrow is actually the next session of our critique group. We launched the YouTube channel membership a couple months ago. And this, once again, a huge thank you to the community for anybody who's given us super chats, super stickers, or who's joined the membership. Essentially, anyone who joins the membership gets the unique emojis and the unique icons. And then they also get access to our monthly critique group. Now, usually critique groups cost a lot of money. Sam, Laura, Stephanie, I don't know if you guys have been involved in like critique groups or if you guys have know about them, but usually they're pretty expensive or they're literally pricey, especially with labor creators. They usually cost a lot of money. I'm testing it out right now. We're doing this trial version where basically if you sign up to become a YouTube channel member, you get to come join us for the critique group. So right now the YouTube channel membership is only $5. It's a monthly $5 subscription. And if anyone wants to join, just click the join button below the video. And yeah, our next meeting is tomorrow. It's basically a closed group. Everyone reads their story and gets feedback. So wanted to call that out because that's our big thing tomorrow. I know Sol and myself will be back tomorrow for our Right Now Writers group. We meet every Wednesday. And I know that'll be at the time of this, but I hope all three of you are more than welcome to join us on future Wednesday writers group. We meet every single Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 5, 6, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
So,
awesome tools for the community.
Yeah, and absolutely for any other writers who want to join us, we hop on. We generally have anywhere between like 4 to 7 writers join us on the Wednesday writers group. And so it's literally just us talking.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Usually we try to get at least one writing sprint in. Sometimes we manage to get 2. I think there's even a couple times we got 3, but
Awesome. I know Courtney was like, I'm so excited to share my editing unfolding tomorrow. Calvin, where do we meet for critique? Calvin, I'll be sending out the details. I'll post it in the community chat after the stream. I'll repost it again so you know how to access it. But that puts us at time. Oh, woo! Jody, excellent. Congratulations and welcome to the community, my friend. I'll be posting up a community post after the stream with details on how to come join us for the critique group. but we are out of time. Thank you guys all for joining. Quick outro. I'm Kaufman. Thank you guys for coming, and I had some wonderful hosts here. You guys want to just quick outro and where they can find you?
Hey, I'm Ryder Sam. Oh, go ahead. I'm Ryder Sam Wicker, and you can find me here on YouTube under the same name. And I have dogs, and you can listen to them snore during my live streams because every time I turn the mic on, they do it. I have a book coming out on the 17th. I'll be talking more about it during my streams, and check it out. Thanks.
Woo, I like the dogs bit. That's got me hooked.
I'm Laura Nettles. I mostly write horror. I will be doing the break stream tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. So see you around.
Woo, so you'll be back in a bit. Awesome.
Yep.
I know, Sam. I've seen you in the chat a bunch. Awesome. And then down to you guys.
Right. I'm Stephanie. I have a few romance books published, available on Amazon. You can see me back here tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight for a 2-hour stream right before Laura's, and then again tomorrow. So.
Oh, Sam, am I at 8 Eastern or 9 Eastern tonight? Do I need to switch it?
Okay, so Stephanie is at 6, and Laura, you are at 8.
Okay.
I think, because Rach is just doing an hour.
Yes. Okay. And I think the next one is Rachel's. So I think that's all. Oh, so don't forget yourself. I was like,
I'm Chat Soul. I'm on the Discord. I'm on the Right Now Discord. You can look me up as Solar Wolf on that too. I do have a YouTube channel, but I haven't done much with it yet, but I'm planning on it. But yeah, just come find me on the Discord.
awesome. I just posted the next stream in the chat. Go hop over to Rachel's channel, and thank you all again for joining us. We'll catch you on the next stream.
Right now.
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 Because it's time to write now.